my goodness. Okay, I'm here. What should we do? Should we do the thing? Let's do the thing. Oh, no, we want to go here. Ah! Hello, everybody. What is up? Oh, I wanted to wear my glasses tonight because it's bright. I guess I'm not. Oh! Hi, kitty. I have a cat just jump in and surprise me. Hello, Marceline. Welcome to the stream, I guess. Hi. How are you? It is Thursday. We finished Act 1 of Lord Winklebottom last week, and we're going to do Act 2 tonight. I'm really excited about that. No, you don't need to eat my trash. Thank you. My cat is a special kitty. Anyway, how is everybody? What is up? How are you doing? It's that time. It is that time. Yeah. I'm not gonna crack open. I didn't put a beer up tonight, per se. I do have a mead tonight. It's a Buckland mead. But I did just eat something minty. So... you know, I don't really want to drink. I'm gonna let the mintiness come out of my mouth first. How about that? No worries, no gib. It'll be, I don't know, seems light at the moment. But yeah, thank you all for being here. For those of you who are here. Otherwise, how you doing? How you doing? I'm flustered. I don't know why I feel flustered today. But I do feel very flustered tonight. I don't quite know why, but we're gonna play some more Lord Winklebottom. You guys, this is our last stream before our fundraiser. Our fundraiser kicks off on Sunday. Schedule should be posted in the Discord shortly. I'm very, very excited to be doing our fundraiser this year. I have a big goal. I can't do it without you. If you can hang out in the stream, retweet, share, all of that fun stuff. Donate if you can. We'd like to see how close we can get to that goal in a week. And we're raising funds for kids and families who are facing cancer. So it's always a good thing. I am going to dive in. I usually like to, do some like light housekeeping and hanging out in the beginning here, but I don't know, man. Things have been quiet lately, so I feel like, there's only so much you can do. But yeah, we're diving into the second part of Lord Winklebottom Investigates tonight. I also feel like I don't like how I like this camera better, but I don't really like, I feel like it needs to be zoomier, Like, I feel like it's like a zoomier camera. Like a zoomier camera is what we need. I need some zooming. How about that? That's a little better. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's always a work in progress here on this stream. We're professionals, but we're not really. So yeah, let's jump into... Welcome back to Act 2 of Lord Winklebottom Investigates. I'm really, really excited to continue playing with this tonight, and I hope you guys will enjoy this as well. I'm going to give it a little bit of extra volume because, hearing the dialogue, the voice acting is very fun. So let's see what happens in Act 2. I think we're starting out with an autopsy. So, yeah. This is Lord Winklebottom Investigates. And, Biggles, you changed your name to Biggs. And we are the gentleman giraffe investigator in the 1920s in this point-and-click detective game. And this is the beginning of Act 2. So Act 1 was all about getting the body so that we could do an autopsy on it. The body, of course, was of Gilfrey.
Ah, portrait of the great fellow himself.
Distinguished looking chap, eh, Winklebottom?
I'm not entirely... I don't remember 100% where we're going or what we're doing. So let's ask... our buddy. Alright. I like Biggles.
Ideas, old
I
friend.
might accidentally still call you Biggles, but Biggs
Screen
works.
from the orangery. We should investigate.
Oh, we have to go to the orangery. The orangery is through the drawing room, if I remember correctly.
Somebody please come quickly!
It's Miss Gilfrey again. Hurry, Frumble.
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, Dr. Frumple, thank
Oh
goodness
god,
you're here.
sorry.
I just came back this morning and I discovered this horrific mess.
What a disgusting sight. What on earth is it?
I do believe it's Mr. Pumphrey, the gardener.
Whatever could have happened to him?
Poor chap looks to have been doused in salt water. Deadly to certain invertebrates, you know.
Salt water? Why would salt water be running through the pipes in here?
I need some fresh air. You'll find me outside if you need me. Oh, look at this!
Ah, Miss Price.
Yeah,
You can be quite
is there a
starving.
mod present who could handle that? I
Story
can't
of my
handle it for
life.
some reason.
This is fascinating, though. I'd heard this could happen to slugs, but I've never
I don't see
witnessed
that I
it
can.
before. Oh, I would like to study it.
Bit grim.
Yeah, I can't. For some reason, I can't. There, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to self-mod. Unfortunately, a lot of my mods are busy. So I'm trying to figure out how to handle this myself. There, I think I got it. Thank you. Sorry. My mods have been pretty scarce lately, so we're trying to figure things out.
Poor Mr. Pumphrey.
I say, you don't think this had anything to do with us messing around with that water system, do you?
Oh, I don't suppose so. No. On balance, I'm certain this was just a terrible but entirely unrelated accident.
Except for the fact that it is entirely related to them doing exactly that.
I don't really want to lug around an entire hosepipe if I don't have a reason to.
Chat shouldn't be paused. Welcome back, Az. How you doing? We are investigating again.
Tell us a bit about your work.
It's hard to know where to begin, really. It was very varied. Archaeology, historical research, even paleontology. Gilfrey had found a lot of very interesting artifacts over
Three
the
words for
years.
you.
And you were
Treat,
cataloguing
yelp,
them
sell.
all?
I wasn't
Thank you for
just
the
his
treat.
secretary, if that's what you were implying. I studied them, made notes, performed tests to determine age and so on. We were doing solid research.
What were your recent
Had
discoveries?
you made any significant discoveries recently? Could that be what Gilfrey was planning to announce?
No, nothing out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing that would be of interest to the general public.
Could we perhaps take a look at your notes to see if there's anything that stands out?
I'm afraid not.
Oh no!
Mr. Gilfrey took them and I don't know where he put them. I'd be very grateful to have them back if you happen to find them.
Thank you, Miss Price.
Right.
A cactus covered in dozens of needles.
I'm keeping well away, got a dreadful vote.
Doesn't that rather...
Not
We
at all, I
learned
just
that
tell me
last
eyes
time.
when to use them, that's all. It's very common fear, you know. Most of my patients scream
Were
when
they
see
your
me with one.
birthday drinks? That's the question. Were they your birthday drinks?
I don't really want to look...
Alright, so what does he want us to do?
Any ideas, old thing?
Enjoy your
Should probably
lurk.
have a poke around the island
Your
now
birthday
the
ended
storm
12
is cleared
minutes
up.
ago. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, happy belated.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy belated birthday. I hope the hangover isn't too terrible.
Any ideas, old thing?
Should probably have a poke around the island now the storm is cleared.
Okay, so he wants us to go outside and look around. Okay. That makes sense, I think. Wait. I do too. I'm glad you also like it. I think, should we have picked up Gilfrey's body? I think we probably should have picked up Gilfrey's body. Hang on.
Thank you, Miss Clutterbuck.
Oh, we've got nothing to say to Miss Clutterbuck. Where was the bathroom? Oh, the bathroom's upstairs. No! I'm screwing up. Bathroom is upstairs. And I think I might have needed to grab Gilfrey's body from the bathroom. There he is, Gilfrey.
Right then, I suppose you'll need to perform this autopsy.
Trouble is I don't have all my equipment. Wasn't expecting to need it. At the very least I'll need a knife, some needle and thread, and some kind of apron to protect myself. Have to ask around, I suppose.
Okay. So...
No, sorry.
So we're looking for a needle and thread and an apron. Okay. So maybe we'll find that stuff out on the main island. I'm not sure. I guess before we go out, we should... Everything's still the same in here. Okay. Going back outside.
Well, the rain appears to have cleared up at least. This will make exploring the rest of the island rather easier.
Yes, wouldn't have wanted to go out in that storm. My tea would have been watered down something rotten.
Always concerned about his tea.
Have you finished sorting through Gilfrey's paperwork? Did you find everything you needed?
Well, not everything. There were some papers missing.
Did you do anything else to celebrate?
Or such like, do let me know.
Thank you, Mr. Spode.
Alright, let's go explore the island. Ooh, a family crypt. That's not foreboding at all. Totally normal to find them here.
Perhaps we could discuss your family. What can you tell us about your mother?
Mother and I were great pals, Lord Winklebottom. We had such laughs, often at Father's expense. The house was so full of joy.
How about a silly
before.
cake, which
I
is a
was so
tradition I
very
started.
sorry
Also
to
going
hear
to
that
lunch with
for
your
both of
brother on
them.
Sunday. Oh,
The
that's
house wasn't the same
wonderful.
after that. I had to get away, you understand? I just couldn't bear it. But now I've returned, and Father is...
Dreadful business. Just dreadful.
Had you seen your father recently?
No, not for some time. I was so looking forward to seeing him again, introducing him to Winslet. But alas...
Oh, that's
Thank
sad.
you, miss.
I'm sorry, Constance.
Farewell, Miss Gilfrey.
Let's talk to Winslet now.
Tell us more about this business with your family.
Not much to tell.
What constitutes a silly cake? That's what I want to know.
Just wanted me to swan around the estate all day. Not my style, old thing. I mean, I like to enjoy myself as much as the next chap, but one has to try to make a difference, don't you think?
Wish I didn't have to have a job. My life would be much easier without all the bloody sick people badgering me all day.
So they disowned you. Seems a trifle harsh.
Well, quite,
Frumple.
old thing. Families, eh, Winklebottom? More belly trouble than they're worth. We'd be better off without them. Oh, sorry, Constance.
Oh no.
Thank you, sir.
So that's interesting.
Percival Flabbernacle, 1808 to 1905. May Blob be with him. How curious.
May Blob be with him indeed.
This appears to be the grave of one Brutus Nibbler.
Brutus Nibbler.
For those we've lost, there are a number of names here. Here's one, Bleaky Outlook.
Wiggles the caterpillar. It's meant for children. Nearly got you a princess cake. Oh, that I would have loved to see a princess cake.
The grave of a Julia Zizou. Tarquin Bernard Flopsy III, 1865 to 1908, survived by his loving wife, 38 daughters and 42 sons. May he rest in peace.
Because he's a rabbit. Got it.
A chap named Wilfred Pex is apparently buried here.
Okay, so now let's go into... Oh, this is Engelberta's. Engelberta's. Get it? Oh, yeah! Get him the birthday cake! Yes!
Tooth or claw.
Not even your gnashers would get through those, eh?
I'm not fond of them in any case. Too bitter for my palate.
Do I have... Can we use the knife?
This trusty knife will surely slice through these vexatious vines.
I say, Winklebottom, just imagine if we hadn't found that knife. Worth its weight in gold, that thing.
It has been. It has been pretty great. Okay, so this is Engelberta.
Ethelberta's grave. You can tell
Ethelberta.
how much you revered her.
Don't much fancy being buried myself. Shoved into a tiny wooden box in the cold and darkness. No, I had enough of that getting over here, thank you very much.
It wasn't even really a box they got shoved in, so I gotta put a blanket on my feet. I'm chilly tonight. I gotta chill tonight, you guys. What else is in here? Statue. Doesn't seem to be anything else we can currently interact with, so let's go out. That's it here. I guess we go to the forest next? I don't know. It's just forest and deeper forest, huh? Okay. Is this how we die?
I do believe we're lost. Thank goodness
It's
for
still
that.
snow.
This way leads
Hello,
out of the
Ms.
forest.
Calyx. How are you? Okay, so we just get lost in the forest. I wonder if I just walk in. Enjoy, enjoy. Enjoy.
They
Because
seem to have got
Calyx is
turned
joining
around
us on
somehow.
Wednesday of next week for a crafty hangout. What did he say when I was here? We went
I'm
this
not
way?
sure this is the right way.
Okay, then we'll go this way. Such your birthday on the date line, so when it's over, I can simply cross over and do it
They
again.
seem to have got turned around somehow.
That'd be really funny.
Thank goodness for that. This way leads out of the forest.
Oh, I figured it out. Okay. So there's nothing in the forest, it seems. That doesn't seem right. Point and click games don't ever do anything unintentionally.
I do believe we're lost. I'm not sure this is the right way.
What if it is?
I'm not sure this is the right way.
Rupert! I don't know, you guys.
Thank
Forest.
goodness for that. This way leads out of the forest.
I might need...
Any ideas, old thing?
Should probably have a poke around the island now the storm has cleared up.
I did have a poke around the island. I'm very excited for the crafty hangout.
Look, Frumple, it's Mr. Walters.
Let me be. I'm not sticking around this place for a minute longer.
Can we just let him leave like this?
Who's going to stop me? you soft-bellied landlubbers?
It's okay, Frumple. Walters clearly wasn't here when Gilfrey was killed. We can let him leave.
You
He's barely
can.
got us here in one piece, probably drowned before he reaches the mainland. Still, it's his own funeral, I suppose.
I'll have you know that I be as sober as a judge. After what I saw last night, I'm giving up drink for life.
Well, goodbye then, Mr. Walters, and good luck.
Because he's so afraid of the thing that he saw. So he left. You can go along the beach, it looks like.
Good grief, Frumple. Who on earth is this poor unfortunate?
Oh, as I live and breathe. It is. It's Lord Winklebottom. Oh, am I glad to see you, sir.
Inspector Culver, what on earth happened to you?
We got your call, Winklebottom. So I got here as quick as I could. I have come to help, sir.
You don't look like you're in any state to do that right now. How on earth did you get here?
It wasn't easy, sir. Couldn't get a boat. Only a madman would try to sail through that storm.
Well,
Okay.
quite. Hold on a minute. You don't mean...
That's right, sir.
You
I
flew here.
all the way from Special Branch. Now, if you don't mind, sirs, I'm starting to feel a bit...
Poor old bird has passed out. Come on, Frumple, let's get him back to the mansion to rest.
Yeah.
Right, well, we got him settled down. We should go back and check on him later.
We will. Don't worry. Let's go back along the beach and see what else is there. Ooh, what's this?
Some driftwood is floating out on the sea. This might be useful if I could reach it.
Honestly, the one thing you should be good at is reaching things at a
It's
distance.
true.
I'm not far off, but I need a bit more reach. Some kind of long pole would do the trick if it had something on the end to hook in the wood. If only I hadn't lost that boat hook earlier.
Do I still have the... I don't have the axe. I wonder if I can go back and get the axe. Let's see if I can go back and get the axe. Because I left the axe where we got Gilfrey. It was in the study. We can grab the axe back.
You know, I feel like this axe might come in useful again. I suppose there's no harm in taking it out now.
Wait,
Because that's the long
just
thing
let
that I
me
was
move
thinking
out
of.
the way first. I don't want to be anywhere near this lash up after the last time you touched it.
See? Perfectly safe. I think.
We all think, don't worry. Okay, so let's go back to the beach now. Guys, Sunday kicks off our week of fundraising for World Cancer Day. I'm really excited to share in that excitement and that event with you guys. We're raising funds once again for Children's Cancer Research Fund. We are trying to make sure that we can provide safe, fast, more effective treatments for kids facing cancer. And the only way to do that is with research. So that is what we're going to be working on together. Over the next week, we've got a hefty
Chris, might
goal
do
and
the
some
job.
fun milestones,
second
and
floor,
I'm very
Chris will do
excited to
towards the
share that with
shore.
you all. It shall be a fun
And you
week.
almost did it without dropping that antique axe into the drink too. Almost.
Oh no, did I? Oh no, the axe is gone now. Oops. What? There's a... What? Why do we have a
I can't open
submarine?
these by hoof. I'll need a tool of some kind.
Why do we have a...
No. Sorry.
Why is there a submarine?
Good Lord, Frumple, look at this. It's Gilfrey's submarine vessel. He used this for his expeditions, made some fantastic voyages of discovery.
Too lazy to swim, I suppose.
I rather think he's built for streams and rivers rather than whole oceans, to be fair.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose that's a
Because he's an
reasonable excuse.
axolotl.
I should very much like to see the inside of that craft, however the water is far too deep to wade over. Frumple, perhaps you could...
No bloody chance. I'd get water in me tea.
Oh, Frumple is a poor sport. Maybe the driftwood we just picked up has something to do with it?
I can't just lay this wood over the water. It'll need to be bound together with something first.
Oh, how about the vines that we just picked up? Hmm?
Now I can bind this driftwood together with the vines. Yes, that makes a most satisfactory plank.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This driftwood plank will make an ideal makeshift bridge over to the ship. There, perfect.
Oh yes, this will definitely hold the combined weight of a giraffe and a hippo. Absolutely no danger here.
Have a little faith, my friend.
Oh, this game is so cute. What is this?
Look, Frumple, there's a book of music on the organ. Perhaps you could play one of these.
No, I don't think so. Don't really care for any of them.
You've not even looked.
Frumple
Well,
is
so.
such
Maybe if you have a particular request, I could
a
treat
bad
you to a
sport.
performance.
How marvellous. A pipe organ inside a submarine. Gilfrey was quite the polymath. Frumple, you play the piano. Would you like to give this a try?
Would you?
Well, I'm sure I could play it, but I'm not really in the mood at the moment.
I want you to be in the mood. Play the submarine. Okay, there's a map. There's some stairs. There's an airlock. There's a logbook.
Notes about the times the vessel has been taken out. Nothing particularly recent as far as I can tell. Times, dates, coordinates, that sort of thing.
All a load
Okay.
of bloody gibberish to me. Oh, I say, the last page has a note written on it.
My dearest Ethelberta, a reminder that should you need to open the safe in my absence, you have only to play our tune.
Fellow has a safe then. Best look into that. Always some good clues in safes. Quite a lot of good that note does us though. How do we know what their tune was? Fella could have been a bit more explicit.
I rather suspect that was the point. Anyway, we don't know, but somebody else might. We'll need to find out where this safe is too. Maybe one of the staff would be able to help there.
Okay, so we can ask the staff. What's in the stairs?
I say, I wonder where this goes.
I suspect it leads down to the engine. Probably just machinery and such like down there. In any case, there's a red rope blocking our path. We really mustn't cross it.
Oh no, quite so. Unconscionable. Unthinkable.
Probably for the best, truth be told. Our record when it comes to operating machinery we don't fully understand is not entirely spotless.
True, true. What's a crowbar?
I suppose they kept this round in case it was needed to unstick a valve or something.
Could have done with that earlier.
Well, we have it now, that's the main thing.
He's so positive.
Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to hold my breath for long periods of time. If I'm going out there, I'll need a way to breathe.
There's a diving suit in the... There's a diving suit in the study. Let's go to the study. I wish there was a faster way to travel than to, like, do all of this. Oh, but if we need thread and a needle, maybe...
Dame Seagilly's haberdashery bag. Knitting, sewing, wool, threads and such like.
Come on then, pinch a needle and thread while she's not looking.
Dr. Reginald Frumple, I'm appalled. We must ask her if we wish to borrow her belongings.
Like you asked when you made off with that dead chap's tie, you mean?
Oh, he's got a point. He's got
Dame
a point.
Celia, we should like to borrow your sewing kit.
Don't mumble so, darling.
Greetings, madam.
I say, what? I say, speak up. Oh, you young people do mumble so.
I said...
No, it's no good. I can't hear you. I can't talk to you if you're not going to speak clearly.
Daft old bird, she needs a real...
Okay. So we asked about her
Farewell, then.
feeling
What did you-
kit.
Dame Seagilly's haberdashery.
Come on then.
Dr. Reginald...
Like you asked when you...
So she says we have to ask her if we're gonna take her.
Madam? Thank you for your time. I believe these are used to see into the future. Rather a pity.
No, old boy.
Oh,
We
then we
this
bor-
is all stuff we've heard before. So how could we get Dame Celia to give us... Maybe... Maybe there's something we have to do first. Let's just go do the diving suit, because we know that the submarine requires a diving suit.
I don't really think this diving suit would fit me.
So it's not that. Point and click games do nothing accidentally, I feel. And I feel like we can take
Maybe
it
I'll
now.
take this vase.
Why? Want to stick your head in it again to get the last bit of stalk out of it?
No, because that's what would elongate a helmet enough for him to use it, right?
I don't really think...
I'm trying to think of things that I've seen that could be used for diving. There's the random loose hose. There's the random loose hose that's been sitting around, and that was in the drawing room in the orangery.
Seems that I might have a use for this after all.
Okay, now let's go back to the study and see if once I have those two things, if I can have the helmet.
I don't really think this diving suit would fit me.
Are you sure? Do I just have to look at it again?
A diving suit, used by Gilfrey to remain out of his tube system for long periods. It looks like the helmet can be removed. Maybe this will help get a better view under that lake.
That's the one thing that I am, and this is classic for point and
click.
clicks, you have
Yes,
to look
and
at it
figure out a
before
way
you
to
can
breathe.
take it.
Is it even gonna fit
And
in our
sometimes
wacky
looking
red
at it again
conga wheels?
allows you to take it, so that's something that I'm like trying to remember to do more. So now I think this,
I don't have anything I can use to stick the hose pipe to the helmet.
maybe I have to be in the submarine to be able to use this. We'll see. Sometimes that's what works in point and clicks too. Anyways, how's you guys' week going? How's everybody's week's been? It's Thursday. I had to go to the dentist today and I didn't even end up getting my teeth cleaned. Kind of a bummer. Looking forward to getting my teeth cleaned.
I have a helmet, but there are a few problems with it. Firstly, it won't fit over my head. Secondly, there's no way to feed air into it so I can breathe. I need to solve these problems before I can safely go out there.
Oh, isn't there one room we haven't looked at yet? There's a attic we haven't got in yet because we didn't have a key. I don't know if the key that we had before will work on this door, but
From what I recall, this door leads to the attic. Sadly, it appears to be locked at the moment.
Why do people insist on locking doors all over the place? Most inconvenient. Nobody ever considers us.
I rather imagine Gilfrey wasn't expecting to die, so probably wasn't anticipating our investigation.
Well, yes, I suppose the whole thing is rather more inconvenient for him.
a key from Gilfrey. We need a key of Gilfrey's. Is that in? I also get a little bit frustrated when I can't figure them out. And I have no problem, honestly, looking up walkthroughs. So... I'm actually gonna look to see, because I'm a little worried that I might have skipped something early on, and I missed the key, because there was a bunch of stuff about getting keys before. Yeah, it's a naked mole rat. Gilfrey is... Okay, so this says that Gilfrey has the key on his body. So how do we get the sewing kit?
I can't remove this trumpet, it's held in place with a small screw. This is too big to remove the small screw.
I feel like I've missed a lot, so I want to go back and see. Maybe I don't have to do the autopsy to look in Gilfrey's pockets.
Poor Gilfrey. How sad he should end up like this. I suppose we should search the body for clues.
Looks like there's something in his pocket. We should probably take a look. I'll need to perform an autopsy as soon as possible, too.
Let's try to do this as quickly as we can. I don't like to think of him just lying here in the bathtub like this.
You know,
It's
this
true.
sort of reminds me of that case we had in Yorkshire a few years back. Remember that? Hogfellow was murdered by being pushed down a hill in a bathtub. Last of the summer swine, the press called it.
Shall we get on, Frumple?
So we're gonna check his pockets.
We should check his pockets. Frumple, will you do the honours?
Only thing he has on him is a key by the looks of it. Nothing else here.
Okay. I believe that is the key for the attic now. So we can go... Oh, wait, no, we can go other way. Open the attic.
Well, we have a key and we have a locked door. It would be most remiss of us not to at least attempt to use one with the other.
Well,
True,
go on
Winklebottom.
then. Stop wittering on and just try it.
Oh, very well.
You are absolutely correct. It is so cute. And quirky and funny, and there's a book on the floor
Look,
here.
Frumple, somebody seems to have dropped a book.
Anything good? I like that one where animals from space came down in weird two-legged walking machines, then caught rabies and died. Very exciting.
No, actually, it appears to be a prayer book. We should return it to its rightful owner.
Okay.
Actually, it would be here, mind you. No luck, I'm afraid. The door appears to be jammed shut.
I swear I can hear movement inside, though. I say, you in there. I insist you open this door at once. Well, I'm out of
How are you
ideas.
doing, Miss B?
We need to force it open somehow.
With the crowbar?
A little elbow grease is all that's needed for this, I think.
Giraffes don't have elbows, do they?
Well, either way, this seems to be doing the job.
I feel like we should have
Hello?
used that
Is anybody in
somewhere
here?
else.
I'm sure I heard movement. I say, come out and show yourself, you bounder.
Anybody?
I can't see. No, wait, over there. There's somebody heading towards us.
A shit?
Very, very slowly. Greetings.
A sloth.
I'm Lord Winklebottom, and this is my associate, Dr. Frumple. You, I take it, are Ambrose, the butler.
Oh, thank heavens you found me, my lord. I've
That's
been
why he
trapped
didn't
up
come
here
with the
all
gong.
night.
What the blazes happened to you, old thing?
Oh, I'm sorry your day was
Some
wonky. I hope you can get some good
ne'er-do-well
rest
shut
in
me
and
in after
relax.
I
Thank you for being here
disturbed
for a
them
bit.
snooping around up here.
Tell us, who was it?
I do apologise, my lord, but I'm not feeling too well after my ordeal. Would you be so kind as to let me rest a while before I talk about it?
Oh, not at all, old chap. We shall come and see you in the servants' quarters presently.
Okay.
Very good, my lord.
So
Thank you.
Ambrose is gonna go rest,
That's
which is
disappointing. I was hoping we'd find a criminal up
appropriate.
here or something.
Maybe we have.
What, the butler did it? Rather unlikely, what?
Just once I'd like it to be the case, though.
Wouldn't that be a thing? Oh, there's there's tape. Tape is
Some
always
tape used
handy.
for sealing up boxes and such like.
Tape is always handy. What else do we got? We got a machine.
There's some kind of contraption under this sheet.
A grinding machine.
Now, what's under here, I wonder?
Oh,
What
I
the
say.
butler
My
saw?
word, what on earth is it? And what has you so uncharacteristically blithesome, my friend?
Don't you know what this is? It's one of those machines for showing, well, you know.
I honestly have no idea.
It shows pictures, photographs, you know, of animals. Animals who aren't wearing any.
Any what?
Well, anything. At all. They're completely undressed. Or so I'm told. I never thought I'd actually see one of these in person.
How absolutely ghastly.
How improper. How improper.
This trunk is full of various knickknacks, trinkets, old tools, and so on. Let me just check through the tools.
Small
Yes, there's
screwdriver.
a small screwdriver in here. I'll take this.
Anything else?
This trunk is full of various knickknacks.
Okay. We needed the small screwdriver to get the gramophone so that we can. I'm thinking. My thought is that can be used as like a hearing trumpet or whatever you call it for the oldish lady.
This screwdriver fits perfectly. Ah, yes, here we are.
Looks like you've come up trumps, hey?
Ah ha ha. Okay, so now let's go see if we can talk to our buddy.
Perhaps this trumpet would help with your hearing.
How dare you call me a strumpet?
No!
I'm so offended in all my days.
No, madam, I said trumpet.
Now you're just mumbling, you young reprobate. Look, why don't you give me that trumpet you're holding so I can hear you better?
She's a character, she is.
I wonder if you might borrow your sewing kit.
Well, I suppose so. Just as long as you return it. Take what you need from my bag.
Don't think the old bird will want it back after I've been using it to serve the body.
Fair.
Farewell, Dame Celia.
So did we take what we needed then?
Dame Celia's haberdashery bag. Knitting, sewing, wool, threads, and such like.
So did we take it? We did. Okay, so do we have... Oh, we have a sheet! That's an apron. We have needle and thread, and we have the knife. We can go do the autopsy. We can go... That's not a sentence I thought of saying today. Let's go do the autopsy.
Poor Gilfrey. How... Right then, I suppose you'll need to...
Trouble is, I don't have all me.
You do have all the equipment you need. You have this.
No, I don't think this... I'm really not sure what the plan is here.
How do I put them all together for him to use?
No, I don't think this...
Hmm. 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 Let's see here. Hmm. All right, I'm glancing at a walkthrough, and I'm gonna go see if I missed something somewhere. 'Cause y'all, I have absolutely no problem looking at walkthroughs. I really don't.
A collection of old foreign coins. Gilfrey liked to keep them as a memento of his travels.
I had a patient pay me in foreign currency once. Gave me 1,000 something or others as payment. Thought I was rich, but it turned out they were only worth half a
Oh
crown.
no. That's a bummer.
I think I'll leave these be. Not really cricket to go around stealing from a dead chap.
I mean, you've done nothing but walk around picking up things that don't belong to you since we left home
okay.
this morning, but have to draw the line somewhere, what?
Okay. We may have to go back. We may have to go back to the submarine.
Greetings, madam.
Well, good day to you. Glad to see somebody around here has manners. Nobody else has said a word to me.
I mean, we
Hello,
tried.
name Celia?
Okay. Let's try going back. 'Cause I think we can use the crowbar on one more place. The problem with point and clicks is a lot of times if you do things out of order, you get so stuck. And my brain doesn't work in order.
Let's give this a go then.
Wait, this might be dangerous. Let me stand back first, then you can do it.
Thank you
Oh,
for your concern,
Frumple.
my friend.
Well, look at that, it's full of gunpowder.
I'm going to take a small quantity of gunpowder in this envelope.
Blimey, I'm going to keep my distance for a bit. Don't want to get myself all blown up if you drop the stuff.
All right, okay. I'm trying to figure a lot of this out on my own, but I'm a little like I said, I think a lot of this I missed. So I'm kind of trying to because I've done a part of this. It's just, I've got a part that isn't triggering.
I don't really think this diving suit would fit me.
I don't think, because I have to get the coin case for some reason, is what the walkthrough says. But I can't. I don't know what's gonna trigger it. Other than going back and walking through this part with the submarine again. Hi, Julie. Overall, this game is very cute. I really enjoy it.
I have a helmet, but there are a few problems with it. Firstly, it won't fit over my head. Secondly, there's no way to feed air into it so I can breathe. I need to solve these problems before I can safely go out there.
I can't wait to see him go, you know.
It's a bit murky down here, though I'd rather fancy I can see something or someone moving out there.
I suppose some aquatic fellow might be living down here. Doesn't appeal to me. How would you ever make a cup of tea underwater?
It's
Let me
fair.
have a closer look. I say, Frumple, old thing, there looks to be a chap in a spot of bother out here.
Oh. Oh no, he's all tangled up. We should probably help him. Okay, so I wonder if now that I've gone through that extra piece, if that's gonna change anything in the study. He's the gentleman giraffe, Julie. It hasn't. Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm missing here. Head to the drawing room to get the gramophone, talk to Dame Celia in the dining room, use the trumpet to speak to her normally, talk to her about the coins she has to get an old coin for yourself. I've never gotten that dialogue, so I'm not I wonder if I've missed something. This says to give the prayer book to Reverend Peabody, which I guess makes sense.
I wonder, is this prayer book yours, perhaps?
Oh, goodness, yes. I've been looking for that all morning. Wherever did you find it?
Rather curiously, we found it behind a locked door leading up to the attic.
Oh my, well, that is most strange. I really can't account for that at all.
Are you sure?
Most strange indeed.
Nonetheless, I'm glad I was able to return it to you.
Okay.
A curious box. Oddly, it seems to be fixed in place. It appears, however, that parts of the map itself might actually move slightly.
Interesting. I don't know if this is a thing that we need to be doing yet. But I know we're gonna have to interact with
We have all
this.
the information we need to crack this puzzle.
You don't. I don't think. Do I have new dialogue options with anyone? I don't.
Farewell, Dame Celia.
Okay. Not the kitchen. There's gotta be something I haven't done yet. Because it says that when you check the coin case, the coin should be missing, but all the coins are there.
Ah, yes, here we are.
What does it say?
Apparently, that sticky fluid in the plant is a kind of resin. Mix it with a strong alkali and apply a heat source and it'll set hard as rock.
Maybe we could use that for something if we can get hold of a heat source.
A collection of old foreign coins.
I had a patient pay me.
So that's not...
I've already got...
I don't understand. Because this, I'm literally reading a walkthrough right now because I got stuck. Once you okay. I think there's an interaction that I didn't make in the attic. Oh, I gotta readjust. I'm using a different chair.
A machine that apparently shows photographs of animals
in various states of undress.
Doesn't seem to do anything. I think it needs a coin to operate it.
I'm sure we can find a
Maybe
coin around the
maybe
place
that
somewhere.
triggers it. Yeah, you can hear him barking. He gets more on edge when Korg isn't home. So okay, there we go. That triggered it. The coins are gone.
I say, weren't there some old coins here before?
I'll say they were. Some ruddy bounder has made off with the lot.
There we go. Oh yeah, he gets way more edgy when Korg isn't here. Now I want to go back inside. Because that should trigger this next part.
I have reason to believe you might have accidentally placed a quantity of coins into your bill.
Oh my word!
I must protect
How
Mom.
did these get here? Well, perhaps you
Oh,
should take them,
misbehave.
darling, and
Definitely,
let us
definitely
not
do.
make any further mention of it.
The first half is so fun.
Ugh, they're all wet.
Oh, charming.
It seems to me, Dame, that you're making something of a habit of purloining items that don't belong to you.
And you're a damn thief.
Oh, darling, it's true, it's true. I just can't help myself. So many pretty, shiny things. They'd be happier with me, don't you think? I'm doing it for them.
I see. It's really not acceptable behaviour, though.
Everybody's allowed one dirty little habit, aren't they, darlings?
That's how she's gonna justify
They
it.
made such a fuss about it.
They?
The theatre owners said I'd ruined the play. It was the meerkats of Venice. Well, how was I to know they needed all three of those silly boxes? I left them one, but the others were so sparkly.
So she's a bit of a
I
klepto.
just had to have them, darlings. I had to.
You mean you stole props in the middle of the play? I take it they fired you.
Yes, darling. They replaced me.
Replaced, not fired.
Me.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was all hush-hush, of course, but I didn't work in theatre again. These days I'm lucky to get booked for a cabaret night at the Darby and Joan Club.
Most distressing, I'm sure.
To think my career would meet such an ignoble end. Oh, darlings, you should have seen me in my
Waiting for
prime.
Doggo.
I did all the greats. Shakespeare,
Ugh.
the primates of Penzance, waiting for Doggo. Oh, I was marvelous, darling.
This is so funny.
Simply marvelous.
Farewell, Dame Celia.
Alright, so we should be able to go do the autopsy now.
He doesn't have anything else on him. Poor Gilfrey. He
Oh,
doesn't.
we don't on his pockets. I have to figure out how to do the... I have to figure out how to do the autopsy.
Right then, I suppose you'll need to.
Trouble is, I don't have all my equipment. Wasn't expecting to need it. At the very least, I'll need a knife, some needle and thread, and some kind of apron to protect myself. Have to ask around, I suppose.
So do I give him the needle and thread?
No, sorry.
Apron?
Different seats for small, medium, and large. Any ideas, old thing?
Now, who around here could give us an apron for the autopsy?
I wonder if...
No, sorry.
The maid? She didn't have anything to say to us last time we were in the kitchen.
Ah, Miss Clutterbuck, I wonder if you might be able to lend us your apron for a short time.
I think not, my lord. I'd be lost without it. Give me a minute and I'll get you one of my spares, though.
Okay. Easier
There
than
you
thought.
are, my lord. You can keep this one. It never did me any good in any case.
Oh my. Here, Frumple, you can keep hold of this.
That's a weird thing to say about an
I wonder
apron.
if you could tell us where Gilfrey's safe is located.
Safe? Oh, no, my lord. The master doesn't have a safe.
But he must.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm afraid not. If he did, then he kept it a secret from me.
Huh.
Well, this is most disappointing, I must say.
Welcome in, welcome back.
Thank you, Miss Clutterbuck.
We're about to do an autopsy now, Gibbs, so you're coming in right at the right time. I really want to see how Frumple handles this.
Right then, I suppose you'll need to perform this autopsy.
Let me take the needle and thread and I'll get on with it. Right, I'll just get ready.
Kiss the cook!
I'm not really sure about this apron. Oh well, here we go then.
Oh my god! Sounds! No!
Is that it?
Yeah, it's all done. He was murdered, all right. Saltwater poisoning. Somebody must have tainted the water in his pipe network.
And salt water would kill him.
Oh
Yes,
my
he's a
God.
freshwater animal. Couldn't survive in salt.
Can you estimate the time of death?
Poor chap probably only died shortly before the maid found him, but the salt could have been put into the system hours earlier. There's no way to know when the killer struck.
So we know how he was killed, but not when.
Oh my
That makes it hard to
god.
nail down a suspect. If it could have been done at any time, anybody could have done it. Blast.
Time for a bit of detective work then. Talk to suspects, fill up the old notebook, what?
Indeed, there's a villain on this island, and it's up to us to bring him, or her, to justice. Come, Frumple, the game is a hoof.
Oh my god, look at his little body now. It's all stitched up. Oh. This game. Oh. Oh goodness. Oh. Now we gotta go talk to everybody again, I think. The game is a hoof.
Turning to the incident then. Are you aware of anybody who might have had a grudge against Gilfrey?
Well, my lord, Pumphrey seemed most vexed of
But
late.
Pumphrey's dead.
Said he overheard the master discussing getting rid of somebody on the telephone. He thought it was him because of an incident in the vegetable garden. But I'm sure it wasn't. I can't think what he overheard.
Please tell us in detail what you know about the incident.
Well, my lord, as you know, I discovered the master.
I
dead
don't
a
think it's
short
her.
while before you arrived. The other guests were here, and I've been helping them to their rooms.
I don't think it was
Find
her.
the master, and there he was, dead. Oh, it was horrible.
And you didn't see
Oh,
anything
honey.
strange before that.
Well, at the time, I thought it odd that Ambrose wasn't helping with the guests. Oh, but I never dreamed he'd been locked up there in the attic all that time.
Thank you, Miss Clutterbuck.
Okay, so we've talked to Clutterbuck. We should go talk to the. We can talk to Madame Lavina.
Madam? About the incident. How well did you know Gilfrey?
Aristotle, not well. I knew dear Ethelberta for many years, almost since I was a Creer. I remember she was so excited when Aristotle proposed to her. He always seemed such a kind soul.
Then you don't know why anyone would have done him in?
Gracious, no. Please find out what caused this terrible tragedy, Lord Winklebottom. I fear his soul will not rest until you do.
What do you know about the incident?
I have tried to speak to the spirits.
Of course she
There is
has.
a veil over these events. All is cloudy to me.
A load of rot.
Frumple, do be polite.
Oh, Frumple.
Maybe you're right, Doctor. Recently, I find myself wondering if my powers are real after all. Perhaps it's all in my head.
You're doubting your abilities.
I might not be the only one. Think about it. An animal of science brought me here. Maybe he didn't believe either. Maybe he planned to put me to the test. If he did, I don't know that I would have passed.
Huh. Okay.
Thank you for your time, madam.
Okay, what's Dame Celia have to say?
Now, about... What can you tell us about Gilfrey?
I don't know him at all. No idea why he invited me. Truth be told, when I saw that journalist, my blood ran cold.
Why?
A lady has secrets, darling. Things she might want to keep away from her adoring public. I was worried
The
Gilfrey
journalist
might have discovered something
being
about me and
the
was
cat.
proud sharing
I'm
it
the
with
most
world.
suspicious of the cat.
Do you know anything about what happened?
Not a thing, darling. I hid away in here when I arrived. It gets so tiresome being in public, you know. So many questions, demands for autographs and all.
Well, since you mention it, I have a piece of paper here. Maybe you could...
Rumpole, this is not the time. Farewell, Dame Celia.
Okay, so we've got... So we have... I think Gilfrey wanted to expose a secret. Sir Winslet is estranged from his family, and that's the journalist. Worried Gilfrey intended to expose her. Killed by Salt, couldn't have used it for murder. Left the island. So Beryl doesn't have any reason for us to suspect her either. Okay. So we talked to Beryl. We can go to the drawing room and let's talk to, before we talk to the priest, let's talk to Dr. Price again.
If we could talk about the incident for a moment. What can you tell us about Gilfrey's death?
Nothing, I'm afraid. I wasn't in the mansion at the time.
She
I live
does.
elsewhere
She's
on the
mentioned that
island.
before.
I prefer the solitude. It allows me to focus on my work.
How was your relationship with Gilfrey?
I was very grateful to him for offering me work. Many people aren't quite so open-minded, you know.
You don't know of anybody who would wish him harm.
Not at all. He wasn't exactly outgoing, at least in the time I knew him.
But you got along with him well.
As well as could be expected. Like most people, he underestimated me. I'm capable of far more than the work he allowed me to do, Mr. Winklebottom. But I'm used to being underappreciated.
Ugh, girl, same.
You know.
Indeed. Not the sort of work a woman is supposed to do, don't you know? I have to work twice as hard as the others for a quarter of the recognition.
Yeah.
Most frustrating.
And on top of that, I can't even get a lab coat my size with pockets in it. It's just infuriating.
It is the 1920s as well, so that also explains
Thank you, Miss
that.
Price.
But also, things haven't really changed, have they?
Reverend, could we talk about the incident? What can you tell us about the incident last night?
Alas, not a jot. I arrived here and went to my room for some peace and quiet before the big event. By the time I came down, poor Gilfrey had already passed.
I'm
saw
also a
nothing
little
unusual.
suspicious of the
I wish I
priest.
could help you, but no, I'm afraid
Maybe
I
that's
did
my
not.
religious trauma.
Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Right. So where's the priest? Also, the animation on this book makes me really happy. Okay, so hang on.
Reverend, could we talk? What can you tell us about the...
Alas, not a...
You saw nothing.
I wish I could...
Okay, so he's innocent, because we don't get anything else from
Well,
him.
goodbye for now.
God be with...
And I think we still have people staying in the servants' quarters. We have Culliver here.
Well, he seems dead to the world. How does he seem to you, Frumple?
Poor fellow is knackered. He'll be right as rain after a bit of rest, though. We should leave him be.
It's the guy from Scotland Yard. We could talk to Ambrose again.
Tell me about how you got trapped in the attic.
Well, sure, it was like this. I was in the attic sorting through a few of the master's belongings. It's awful messy up there, so I've taken it upon myself to do a spot of spring cleaning.
Go on.
Well, sir, while I was tidying, somebody else came in and started rooting through the boxes. It's dark up there, so they didn't notice me at first.
Who was it?
Well, alas, that I can't tell you, sir. Much as they didn't see me, I couldn't see very much of them.
Most unfortunate.
I like Ambrose.
Anyway, I must have made a sound because I startled them. I tried to give chase, but they ran out the door, slamming it shut. Must have done some damage because it got jammed.
The rotter locked the door at the bottom of the stairs too.
I suppose they must have thought old Ambrose here saw them and wanted to keep him out of the way, at least for a short while. But what were they looking for, I wonder? Ambrose, I regret to inform you that your master is deceased.
I know, sir. Ms. Clutterbuck was kind enough to break the news to me.
Do you have
Okay.
any idea who the rotter might be?
Alas, no, sir. My master was a kind soul. It's hard to imagine anybody wishing him harm.
We have reason to believe there may be a safe in the house somewhere.
No, my lord.
Maybe it's on
Leastways,
the
not as far
ship,
as I'm aware.
in the basement of the
master
ship.
kept his paperwork in his study, but there's no safe in there.
Well, this is frustrating. I mean, just what is the point of a combination if we don't have the safe to go along with it?
Thank you, Ambrose.
Okay, so Ambrose was trapped and is not a suspect. Okay. Who else is there to talk to? The frog. We can talk to Constance and Winslet.
Perhaps we should... Do you have any idea who would want to kill poor Gilfrey?
Not a clue, old thing. Not a clue.
He had no legal problems, nothing that could suggest a motive?
Nothing that I knew about, and I would have known.
How about the old will? There was a big kerfuffle about the will in case
I love
like
the word
this, at least
kerfuffle.
in my experience.
Nothing out of the ordinary. With his wife dead, just about everything goes to Constance.
Just about everything?
Oh, there was an amount set aside for the staff to ensure they were well
Actually, I
looked
think I want to
after.
go look at the
Not
axolotl
enough
again
to
really
kill
quick.
for,
The
though.
stuffed one. Once we're done talking
And what can
here.
you tell us about what happened to Gilfrey?
Hard to say, old thing. I mean, there was no shortage of folks coming and going, so it really could have been anybody. Quite the collection of characters, I think you'll agree.
You don't
I
know anybody
do.
else here?
Not one of them. I've known Gilfrey for years, but not socially. I just dealt with his legal matters.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Spode.
I want to go see if there's anything to do with the axolotl. Because it seems weird to me that the axolotl is still just chilling
This
here.
looks like a child's doll. It seems to be a cuddly axolotl.
Bit of an odd thing to keep around.
Or anything else? We've already looked at that. Other pictures. Oh, papers.
I say, I didn't notice these before. They must have got disturbed with all the comings and goings in here.
There's a
Let me
heart.
see. Huh. They're a load of hoof-written letters. Look like pretty soppy stuff to me. My dearest A, blah blah, secret love, blah blah, BC. Who's BC?
Well, we know a B at least.
Barrel.
These letters seem a touch one-sided. and if they
Clutterbuck.
are from who I suspect, then it looks like they weren't ever actually given to A.
He says he's been drinking it. You guys, Barrel Clutterbuck. Oh my gosh, it was, I said I didn't suspect oh no. I said I didn't suspect the maid, but she's BC. And she had the apron that said kiss the cook. And she said it didn't work for her anyway. Unless that's a red herring.
Perhaps we could discuss your family. Do you happen to know if there's a particular tune or song your parents used to enjoy together?
Why, yes, there is, as a matter of fact. A song called Waddling in the Moonlight. Mother used to play it on the organ. I haven't thought about that for years.
Thank you, miss. We have reason to believe your father might have owned a safe.
Oh, that's right, he did.
I say, we've been over every blasted inch of that house and I've not seen one anywhere.
If it's behind the
He
naked
wouldn't,
mole rat,
Dr.
man.
Frankel. Father hid it. It's behind a painting in the drawing room.
It's
You
the
won't get
naked
into it,
mole
though.
rat!
Even I don't know how it opens. Father wouldn't go near it when others were in the room.
So how do you know about it?
One time, when I was just a duckling, I snuck into the room while he had the safe open. He didn't see me, thank goodness. I don't think even the staff know it's there. I can't imagine what he kept in it.
Ooh,
Thank
excuse
you,
me.
Miss Gilfrey. Most interesting.
So
Farewell,
it's
Miss
behind the
Gilfrey.
naked mole rat. We gotta talk to Winslet.
If we could discuss the incident last night. Do you know anything about the circumstances of Gilfrey's death?
Not a jot, old thing. I mean, any one of us could have done it, couldn't we? People coming and going for this big event. I say, it could even have been you. Or Dr. F here.
How dare you, sir? I'm a doctor. I would never.
Steady on.
I think
Winkle.
he's the
Just
red
making a
herring
point.
because, like, he stands to gain an inheritance by
How did
marrying
you know that, Miss
Constance.
Never met the fellow. I mean, Connie has talked about him, of course, but we never actually met.
So you don't know who might have wanted to kill him?
Not a clue, old thing. Isn't it usually a family thing? Inheritance and all that.
Alas, his only family is poor Miss Gilfrey. And you, once you're married, of course.
Right, yes, I suppose so. If he'd allowed the marriage, of course. I don't think the old boy approved of me, truth be told. Like my own family, I suppose.
Excuse me.
I say, you're not suggesting we had anything to do with this, are you?
I'm not suggesting anything at the moment, sir.
At the moment, I'm not suggesting anything.
Mr. Spode mentioned Constance's inheritance. It will be rather substantial, I believe.
Oh, rather. I mean, jolly rotten luck and all, but she'll be a rich woman now.
And you a rich man if you're to marry her.
I say, well, that's a fine thing, isn't it? Dashed rude of you, old thing. What exactly
Oh.
are you suggesting?
I'm not suggesting anything, just pointing out the facts.
And seeing
well,
how you react.
Can get that idea out of your head right away. The nerve of you. I mean, really, it's just too much.
So Ambrose and BC, that's what I've got. Unless that's a red herring. Okay, so I think I've talked to everybody. I think we were trying. Maybe we were trying to get. Frumple to play a song on the organ, and she mentioned a song. Maybe he'll play the song now.
Well then, Frumple, we know the tune you need to play.
Oh, very well, if you insist. Let's see now.
Good, he's good at playing it, Frumple. Good job.
Good grief, a piece of paper shot out of the pipe when you played that last note.
Thought it sounded a bit off.
Let's take a look at this. It says, where we met, where we got engaged, where we married, where Constance was born. I'm not sure this is a great deal of help, but it must connect to this safe somehow.
I wonder if that's actually the map. I know, right? With a cup of tea in his hand the whole time. I'm impressed. I wonder if Constance has anything else to tell us, since we've interacted with that now.
Perhaps we could discuss your family. Do you know much about how your parents met or where they were married?
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. I know they met on one of my father's
Yes,
expeditions
this is
in
the other
Africa,
map.
but
Africa.
Not much beyond that.
What about their wedding or your own birth?
I can't help you, Lord Winklebottom. They moved around so much, you see, and had so many stories. You know, I'm not even sure where I was born. Is that strange?
Thank you, miss. have reason to believe you're fine.
Oh,
I say we
Yeah,
could.
I'm sorry.
you wouldn't stop.
So how do you know?
I
about-
clicked on the wrong thing!
Thank you, Miss Gilfrey. Farewell, Miss Gil.
Alright, so... I think... So where they met was in Africa. I think there's lots of there were pictures and there's picture of the wedding.
We may be able to make use of this wedding photograph.
Careful, old thing. You're getting nearly as bad as that pilfering pelican.
Okay, because that would be where we were married. Where Constance was born, there's the picture of the egg in the study.
Maybe this might help with finding the information we need.
Okay. And is there any... Lavina's the only one who was close to Ethelberta that's
Madam?
here.
You knew Ethelberta quite well, I believe.
Oh, yes. She was a dear, dear friend to me.
I wonder, do you know anything about the circumstances of their matrimony?
Alas, I was unable to attend their wedding as
Oh,
I was
God,
on a
Rupert.
2-year-long spiritual retreat. I left shortly after their engagement. I'm not even sure where they wed in the end. They travelled the globe together, so could have been anywhere.
Do you know where they were when they got engaged?
Oh, indeed I do. It was
South
on
America.
one of their expeditions somewhere in South America. She was so excited. Such a sad end. If I take one comfort from all this, it's that at least they are together again, and on a very great new adventure.
Okay.
Thank you for your time, madam. A photograph of Gilfrey and Ethelbert are getting married.
That's gonna be... It's in the drawing room.
I say, look at this old...
Not for me.
So...
You know, Frumple, I'm not sure we have all the...
We do have all the information. That's the thing. I just don't know...
I'll just pop this in here and...
It's working. It's working. Let me see, dash it all. I say, there's a nude fellow in a bath. You know, he looks somewhat familiar.
Well...
Well, I'll be jiggered.
I think perhaps we should endeavour to never watch that again.
We should probably go talk to the priest
Yeah,
about
quite
that,
so,
huh?
Quite so.
We should probably go talk to the priest about what that was. Excuse me, sir.
Ah, Reverend, there's something rather delicate I wish to discuss with you.
Excuse me, sir.
Quiet, Frumple.
What is it, my son?
Well, that is to say...
You were in a dirty movie.
Frumple!
Ah, bugger. I just knew it had come out at some point.
You don't deny it.
Would that I could, but no. I feared Gilfrey had discovered my secret. I suppose that's why we're all here. So he can reveal the terrible truth to the world.
Surely not. Gilfrey wouldn't.
Specifically about you,
And
I don't
why
know
shouldn't
that
he?
you should feel like
Maybe
that.
he felt that it was the right thing to do, or maybe he was going to ask for money to keep my secret. In any event, perhaps I should be punished for my sordid past. I needed the money, you see. I was young and foolish.
The old church roof again. Couldn't you run a tombola or something?
I hadn't taken up the cloth then, you understand. In fact, in many regards, this is my way of atoning for that sin.
Well, don't worry, Reverend. Your secret is safe with us.
Oh, is it? That's a shame. It's a blasted funny story.
Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Oh, man. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay. That's
A sharp
everything I have.
kitchen knife.
That's everything I have, so... Okay. Let's go back to the submarine and see if we can talk to the octopus, because I wonder if the octopus has something that we need to know before we move on.
I'll use the tape when I connect something else to this. I can use this packing tape to attach the hosepipe to the helmet. A bit more packing tape and this helmet should now fit over my snout.
Okay, that's how we got that. So now I can go out the window. Look
It's
out
a
the
bit
window.
much.
Okay, we looked out the window. No, I can go out the airlock now.
I say, Frumple, old thing.
We can talk to Mr. Octopus now. Because we can go out the airlock.
Well, I've modified this helmet to be suitable for a giraffe, so it's time to head out. Frumple, you can close the airlock behind me, and I'll attach the hose to the vessel's air supply.
The hose is held in place with packing tape. That hose, not that it matters. That vase will probably drop off the front before the hose detaches.
I'm really starting to feel that you have no confidence in my ability.
Frumple!
No, I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm just saying it's a good job I know the kiss of life, that's all.
Right, here we go then.
Just sending a giraffe out into the ocean, no big deal. Oh, he looks adorable.
How do you do, good sir? And how are you this fine day?
Hello! None too clever, truth be told. Got myself stuck in this blasted wire. All tangled up down the old tentacles, don't you know?
I say, how absolutely ghastly for you. I'd say this submarine is really quite a splendid vessel, isn't it?
Well, not exactly my kettle of fish, you know. But I suppose for you land dwellers it's a useful contraption.
I say, do you want me to help detangle you from that stuff? Might be a bit tricky for me down here, mind?
Oh, that would be most splendid. Thank you kindly. I'll just pop up to the surface when we're down here, then.
Goodbye for now, old thing. I'll see you back topside.
That knife is going to be
Thanks, old
very,
boy.
very
Much appreciated, I'm
important.
sure.
I love that he has a top hat on too. It makes me very pleased. Okay, so now there's nothing else down here. Go back up. Oh, he's just on the island now. Okay, so let's talk to him.
I
Wire.
say, what is this wire stuff anyway?
Nobody really knows. You find it sometimes under the water. Not a blessed clue
Fishing
where
line?
it came from or what it's made from, but it's almost invisible. You don't know it's there until it's too late. It must be animal-made, but I can't imagine its purpose.
Well, farewell then.
I don't think farewell. I think.
pulling at it is just making it tighter.
Okay, so we are gonna want to use...
Let's have a look now. Oh, this will come off easily if I just cut it into a few pieces.
Careful you don't prod him too hard. I had an octopus for a patient once. Tried to give him a reflex test by hitting one of his tentacles with a hammer.
I didn't read tentacles as tentacles.
I can hear you, you know.
Right, that's done the trick.
I did not read tentacles as tentacles. Okay, so now I have wire. You're free.
Well, you seem to be free now, old chap.
Thanks awfully. I'll be toddling off then.
Toddle.
Blasted nuisance. I don't normally come this close to shore, but I was trying to keep away from a ship out at sea. Blasted thing nearly ran into me. Going
Oh,
like
is
the
that
Cleppers it was,
Salty's?
trying to get through that storm.
How peculiar. Did you recognize the ship?
No, never seen it before. These waters are usually so quiet.
So is it
They
someone
seem very keen to
escaping
get
the
me, though.
island?
Don't think they managed it though. The storm was too severe. They're still out there off the coast now, as if they're waiting for something.
All seems a bit odd to me. What on earth would anyone want with this desolate little place?
Well, farewell then.
Goodbye, old chap. And thanks awfully for the help.
Let's see. I think I have... I'm missing motives, I think. Alright, so motive is confirmed, motive is confirmed. We haven't gotten Reverend Peabody's, we haven't gotten Barrels, Salty. So we need the Reverend and we need Barrels motives still. And Ethelberta. I thought we got Ethelberta's. Or not Ethelberta's. There must be dialogue left then.
Now, about... What can you tell...
I don't know.
Why?
A lady.
What can you tell us about Gil...
I don't.
Why?
A lady has.
Okay.
Farewell, Dame Celia.
So Dame Celia didn't even know him, so there's probably nothing we need to know. Beryl.
This might be a touch awkward, but we discovered some letters under your bed.
Oh.
She had the stuffed
Well,
axolotl.
You didn't read them, did you?
And how? So you're B then? And I take it old Aristotle Gilfrey was A.
Oh, my lord, I didn't mean anybody to see those letters. They're just a silly old goat's idle fantasy. The master was kind, but never showed me any interest.
And you wished him to?
More than anything, my lord. But it wasn't his way. He was still devoted to the mistress, and nobody would have changed that.
Oh.
Especially not somebody like me, I suppose.
Oh, sweetheart.
Turning to the incident then. Miss Clutterbuck, it strikes me you might have had a somewhat uneasy relationship with the victim.
Oh, no, sir. The master was very kind to me.
Not as kind as you'd have liked though.
I suppose
Rude.
I can't blame him. A person in his position couldn't be seen with somebody like me. It just wouldn't be proper.
Well, quite so.
I fancy I might have resented him for it a bit. Oh, my lord. If only things had been different.
I haven't
Did you
saved in
ever
a little
discuss this
bit. I'm
with
gonna
him? Perhaps he
save.
might have felt the same way you did.
Oh, my lord. I just couldn't. Oh, the shame of it.
I wanna can I save? I don't think there is a save. Maybe we have to do a save quit sort of situation. We'll do that in a
Thank you,
second.
Miss Clutterbuck.
I wanna, so I think we have hers. We still have to get the priest. So there must be something new from the priest.
Reverend, could we talk about the incident? What can you tell us about the incident last night?
Alas,
You saw nothing.
I
Okay, we
wish I
saw
could.
that.
I wonder if we could discuss what you were doing last night.
Filming a new
Why?
naughty
Whatever
movie.
you-
Well, we found your prayer book on the stairs to the attic. The same attic where Ambrose disturbed someone and got himself shut in.
You can't think I would do such a thing. I'm an animal of God, Winklebottom. I would never.
And yet, we found something up there that was of great interest to you, as you know.
All right, I admit I was trying to find that wretched machine. I thought I could destroy it and save my good name, but I heard somebody coming up the hall stairs, so I darted out of there and hid in the study. I suppose I dropped my book then.
So you never
Okay.
actually went into the attic?
No, I swear I didn't. And I certainly didn't harm poor Aristotle.
Thank you, Reverend. That'll be all for now. Well, goodbye
Okay.
for now,
God be with you.
Okay.
Hold on a moment, Rumble. Let's take stock. I'm rather afraid we're not getting anywhere with this investigation.
Does seem like a bit of a tricky one even for you. We have plenty of suspects, but little proof.
Quite. We seem to have got everything we can out of interrogating people. We're still no closer to knowing who
So we
did it.
did get
It's
everybody
so
now.
infuriating.
Pity old Gilfrey didn't let you know in advance what his plans were. Might have given us a clue as to why someone was so intent on stopping him.
We just lost touch over the years. He was busy with research, me with my work, and now it's too late. I should have made more of an effort.
Steady on, old chap, you weren't to know. That's just how life is sometimes.
I just need to solve this case. Catch the fiend who murdered my friend.
I say, what if we could get the Rotter to expose themselves somehow?
Yes, but how? Oh, but wait a moment. Yes, it could just work. Madame Lavinia, she's the key. If she could summon Gilfrey's spirit...
Oh, so
could
we
make
think
the
she's
murderer.
legit? So we think she's legit? Okay. So we're gonna save and quick. Because I think it does do autosave, but I think it also saves upon exit. So I hope it does, or we're gonna have to go back and do all of that again. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, okay, so it's saved.
Reverend, could we...
Okay, that was
What
the
can you tell
last
us about
place that it
Yes.
saved
You saw
was
I wish
here.
I could.
So we're gonna run through
wonder
the
if-
next
Why?
dialogue
Well, we
again.
found-
You can't.
And yet, we...
All right.
So you never...
No, I.
Thank you, Reverend. What can you tell us about the
No!
incident last night?
I didn't click on the right
Yeah.
thing.
You saw nothing...
I wish I could help.
Well, goodbye.
God be.
Alright, so that. And we
Hold
go
on a moment.
here.
It does seem like
Quite. We seem...
pity old Gilfrey.
We just lost touch.
Steady on, old chap.
I just need to...
I say, what have we got?
Yes, but how?
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, old thing, but, well, that's a load of old tosh, isn't it?
Oh, he
There's no such
paused.
thing
I
as
didn't know he
ghosts
was.
and
I thought he
spirits.
was done
Honestly,
talking.
Winklebottom, you confound me at times.
Of course, we know it's nonsense, but the killer may not. If we can make it look authentic, a seance might cause the killer to reveal himself. If he thinks old Gilfrey's about to finger him, he'd have to escape, or else own up before he was accused.
So all we have to do is fake a seance and wait for the killer to react. Genius. Or insanity. Honestly, I'm not sure which.
Perhaps both, my friend. Right, we should talk to our friendly medium about this. Madam? Madam, we may
We're
have
gonna
in
do
need
a
of your,
seance?
talents to help us solve this case.
My talents? Whatever can you mean, Lord Winklebottom?
Witchcraft. Voodoo. Whatever it is you call it. You know, having a chinwag with fellows who have kicked the bucket.
You really must have a wonderful bedside manner, Frumple, but as my candid colleague suggests, we wish to have discourse with the deceased.
You mean a seance? Oh, I don't know. They are difficult to perform. I'm not sure that I have the strength or the ability, come to that.
Please, madam, you must. This may be our only chance to catch the killer. And I think you might be surprised by just how effective you are.
Oh, very well, but I can't promise you'll get the answers you seek. We will need the others here to join paws with us. Let me know when you are ready.
Just so we know, what exactly will happen in this little shindig?
I will ask for 3 signs. First, a chill in the air, which will indicate a presence. Next,
Open the
a
window.
ringing bell, so we know the spirit is here.
The chime of the clock.
Finally, a burst of flame
Something
as the
with the
spirit
fire.
shows its power, so
The
we
gunpowder.
know the connection is strong.
And that's all?
No, then the spirit must show itself to us. It will appear in the room.
Blimey, how are we going to arrange all that?
Well, madam, we are ready to start the seance.
Very well. You gather the others, and I'll prepare. Firstly, if the spirits are here, we should feel a chill in the room. Spirits, come to us now.
I can't do this while the seance is going. People would... Large double window.
Not exactly the jolly.
The spirits seem to have left us. We must try again another time.
Now I shall be able to open this window from a distance.
Okay.
If I attach the wire to the hand, then run it around here, I can make the chime ring from a distance.
Okay.
This will make quite a flash if it hits the fire. I'll attach a bit of wire to this envelope. That's all of the wire used up.
Okay. Okay.
Madam?
That has to be
Well,
it.
madam, we are ready to start the seance.
Very well. You gather the others, and I'll prepare. Firstly, if the spirits are here, we should feel a chill in the room. Spirits, come to us now. Oh!
If I open this by hoof, everybody will see me.
Good, good. Spirits, if you are with us, chime a bell so that we may know. Oh. Good, good. Spirits, show us your power. Light up this room with flame.
Okay.
Good, good. Now, spirits, manifest your physical form. Show yourselves to us.
Let me just put this sheet over here.
I say, what on earth are you doing? I won't be able to see a thing out of that. Get away from me, you bounder.
I don't wish to ruin a perfectly good sheet, but needs must.
The spirits
No!
seem to have left us. We must try again another time.
I wonder. I don't want to have to go back and start all of that over. I wonder if I can just set it back up. Or if maybe it's saved and I'm screwed. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it's all not all set up. Okay. Hang on. So we need to do
I don't wish
this.
to ruin.
Okay, and then we need to do the wire here.
This seems unlikely to be effective. Madam? Madam, we may have an...
My talent.
Witchcraft,
You really must have...
You mean...
Please, madam, you...
just so we know.
I will...
And that's all.
No, that...
Blimey.
Thank you for your time.
So we got back to that point, so now we can do this again.
If I attach the wire to the hand,
Then we can do this.
now I shall be able to open this window from a distance.
And then we do this again.
This will make quite a flash if it hits the fire.
And then we do this again. We've got the holes cut in the
I'll attach a bit
sheet.
of wire to this envelope. That's all of the wire used up.
And now we should be able to do the seance.
Well, madam, we are ready to start the seance.
Very well. You gather the others.
I
And
don't feel
I'll
like this is the
prepare.
end yet, though. I don't feel like... I don't...
Firstly, if the spirits are here, we should feel a chill in
It's
the room.
okay.
Spirits, come
Point
to
and
us
clicks
now.
are kind of more about, like, hanging out and watching, so...
Good, good. Spirits, if you are with us, chime a bell so that we may know. Oh. Good, good. Spirits, show us your power. Light up this room with flame.
I love that. I'm glad. I'm really glad. It sounds wonderful.
Good, good. Now, spirits, manifest your physical form. Show yourselves to us.
Now, Frumble, it's your turn.
I mean, woo, I am a scary ghost.
Frumble!
Woo.
Frumple is lurking in the corner of the room. He doesn't approve of this sort of thing. In this light, you could almost mistake him for a lost soul.
Good, good. It worked. The spirits are here. Tell us, spirit, do you have a message for us?
Oh, yes, I'll say.
And what is the message?
Well, I'm jolly cross about being killed and all that, and I'll tell you all who the blessed rotter is if they don't own up right this instant. And I'll probably haunt them for all time, too.
Does anybody in the circle wish to respond to the spirit?
They don't care.
Oh, go on. Oh, well, I suppose I'll be off then. Goodbye.
Oh well, I suppose we are finished here. It seems the spirits
I
were
thought that was gonna be
unable to
so
help us.
cool.
Such a pity. I really felt like there was a presence manifesting this time.
There's something going
Well, we
on.
did our best.
I was rather splendid, wasn't I?
As I say, we did our best. I must say I'm rather at a loss to know what to do now. If only the sounds had achieved something.
I think it did, guys. I think it did. Nope, nope, nope. That's not where we want to go.
Good grief, what the dickens is that?
Winklebottom, I don't like this. No, not one bit.
Steady on, old thing. It seems harmless. I wonder, could Madame Lavinia's seance have actually worked?
No, this is wrong, blasted. Unholy. I want no part of this.
I wonder, though, this is Ethelberta's grave. Could it possibly be? Greetings, madam?
No longer here. Just memories.
I shall be doing my best to wipe this horror from my own memory, that's for sure.
You, I take it, are a ghost? A spirit? Of Ethelberta?
I remember Ethelberta, and nothing more.
Seems like we might need to jog her memory if we're to get any sense from her.
I remember a flash, a child. Then I was blown here on the wind.
Typical. She missed out my bit.
Well then, madam, thank you for your time.
Not much time now. I remember her. Who else should I remember?
I wonder if this is where we use the pictures.
Perhaps you remember this.
My dear Aristotle. How could
Wed
I?
in New York.
We were wed in New York. How I missed him.
Perhaps you remember this?
Sweet Constance. How could I forget? Born in Paris. Such happy days.
I do believe we now have the information we need. to
Yeah,
crack
we
code.
do. We do. We do, Mr. Winklebottom. Lord Winklebottom. We can go crack that other code. But there's a safe. I wonder, is this where the key for the safe might be?
Quite curious.
Okay, so the note was where we met, where we were engaged, where we wed, and where she was born. So they met in Africa. They were engaged in South America. They were wed in New York, and she was born in France.
By Jove, I think we've done it. Well, well, what do we have here?
Maybe now we'll find out what was going to happen here.
Well then, let's see what we have here.
I say, that skull is a bit strange. Never seen anything quite like it. Close to a primate skull, but not any species I know.
It's a
There are
human
papers
skull.
in here too. This must be what Price was looking for. Let's take a look.
Well, what have you found?
I'm afraid that a lot of the technical mumbo-jumbo is rather beyond me, but it would appear that this skull is the key to it all. He discovered it on one of his expeditions and has done a lot of work analysing.
Did they find a
He was
human
planning to announce
land?
his discovery to the world.
Apparently so, but I'm not clear on why he thought it so important. I think he wanted help with the announcement or guidance maybe. Hence inviting religious and spiritual representatives, a journalist, a popular entertainer, all people who could help him get a message out.
And we're rather popular public figures too, of course. But look, Winklebottom, I'm sure this is all very interesting, but it doesn't help us with the question of who bumped off the poor chap.
You're quite right, as always, Frumple. I think perhaps we need to talk to all the suspects at once and solve this crime once and for all.
You don't mean...
Yes, Frumple, let's gather the suspects together in the drawing room.
Oh, I
Okay.
do enjoy this part.
Is this the
As
end?
you all know, my good friend Admiral Gilfrey died last night. After investigating his death, myself and Dr. Frumple have determined that it was no accident. Somebody wanted Gilfrey silenced, and they wanted it so badly that they'd resorted to murder.
And what's more, that person is in the room with us right now.
Yes, I think that was rather implied, Frumple. Now, all of you were invited here by Gilfrey, and several of you had ideas why that was so. All of you were wrong. Now, to recap. Yesterday, guests started arriving here. At some point, we don't know when, somebody dumped a large quantity of salt into Gilfrey's water supply, an action that ultimately led to his death.
Rotten way to go.
Yeah.
Now, as well as killing Gilfrey, it seems the criminal was also looking for something. They were searching the attic when they were disturbed by Ambrose, the butler. They ran and locked him in order to escape without anybody sounding the alarm. They escaped the house, briefly dropping the key to the cellar, which they'd also locked to hide their crime.
Right? That was
Something
early.
must have gone wrong though, as we know that nobody is missing, so they presumably returned here after failing to escape the island.
Well, go on then. Who was it?
Well, Frumple, that's the interesting question, and I'm afraid that right now I don't know the answer. But let us examine the facts and discuss the subjects one at a time. Reverend Peabody, we know that you went up to the attic at one point, and we also know what you have been looking for up there.
Okay,
You
yep.
have a secret, and you were terrified Gilfrey would reveal it.
But you can't mean... I didn't.
No, I think not. So what about Beryl? You've worked for Gilfrey for years, but felt hurt that he didn't reciprocate the feelings you had for him. Perhaps you finally snapped and decided that if you couldn't have him, nobody could.
No! Oh, my lord! I never...
No? Well then, let's turn to Sir Winslet. You believe that Gilfrey didn't approve of you. In point of fact, you were wrong about that, and the reason you're here is that he valued you as a journalist and wanted you to help with his announcement.
He was he
Plus, of course,
announcing
it's a
the
matter of
discovery?
inheritance. You are not a rich cat, but Constance is now a very wealthy lady. With a supposed impediment to your union out of the way, your money woes are over.
Now, come on, old thing, be serious.
Very well, let's move on. To Dame Celia. With the narcissism typical of members of the acting profession, you actually believe that Gilfrey invited everybody here to reveal your closely guarded secret. Is this enough of a reason for you to kill?
Will
I don't
you
think
stop
so.
going on about my bill, young man? There's nothing in it.
Stupid bat left the trumpet in the other room.
Well, no matter. We still have other suspects, such as Madame Lavinia.
Oh. No, you can't suspect me.
And why not? You believe, incorrectly as it turns out, that you are a fraud. Gilfrey, a rational chap, might want to expose this to the world. Maybe fearing this, you took matters into your own hooves.
But
I'm not finished
I
yet.
don't
We still have
think-
Miss Price to consider.
Of course, you'd forget about me until the end.
You worked with Gilfrey, helped him with his research. Maybe you feared he would take all the credit for your work. After all, he took your notes and papers. Perhaps a lifetime of being underappreciated boiled over and you did away with him.
Perhaps. Is that what you really think, Mr. Winklebottom?
No, probably not. However, that is just about everybody, except for Mr. Spode here. I suppose there could be something we don't know about Gilfrey's legal matters that could give you a motive.
Could be, old boy, but there isn't.
No,
Okay.
Spode's been Gilfrey's solicitor for years. Hard to imagine him suddenly developing a sudden
who
desire to murder
Was
him.
it?
So what now? Who did it?
Who's the killer? I'll tell you. Right now, the killer. The killer is... I don't know. Blast, I was rather hoping they might be gracious enough to expose themselves at this point.
Oh, bugger. So
Okay.
what now? More questioning?
Well,
Actually, sir, if you don't mind, I have a question for you.
Culver, glad to see you back in the land of the living. What is it?
Well, sir, I was just wondering why you keep referring to this fellow as Spode.
Because that's who he is, Spode of Spode and Flabbernacle Solicitors.
No, he isn't. Look, sir, I spend a lot of time in court giving evidence and what have you. I know Spode, both of them in fact, and this chap isn't him.
Damn your eyes. Price, follow me now.
Good night, everyone.
Damn it, the lights are out. Somebody, stop them.
There's an Act 3!
Quickly, Frumple, hurry, we mustn't lose track of them.
So it was Dr.
Easy
Price
to
and
say those wacky
Spode.
stilts you call legs. Now where have the buggers got to?
This way, they're heading off in the direction of the forest.
Now where do we go?
I'm sure they came in here. We can't be far behind them, but which way did they go? There must be some clue.
I'm going the only place I see moving fog.
Finally, a way through this wretched forest. Crumple, look. What's that coming through the mist?
I say, I don't much care for that thing. What on earth is it?
My God, Frumple. It's an abomination.
It's a human.
He's making a run for it.
After him, he may lead us to Price and our imposter, Spode.
It's a human. It's gotta be a human. That would be hilarious.
Ugh, I'm all covered in dried twigs and leaves from the forest. No sign of that creature, or Price or Spode, but they must surely have come this way.
They must be inside this lighthouse. We've got them trapped.
The doors are locked tight with a padlock.
We'll have to get it open somehow. We have to find them.
This is locked tight, I can't get it off.
Remember how the limehouse lizards cracked open that safe containing the Duchess's pearls? We could do the same. Blast the blasted thing off.
Problem is, I don't have anything to blast it open with.
Here, I still have some of that gunpowder we took from the caves. Thought I'd grab some extra just in case. You can have the rest of the contents in my pockets too, in case it's of any use.
This is locked tight, I can't get it off.
Oh, I gotta. Okay, hang on. Okay, We're just carrying a skull around with us, no big deal.
Right, I'm going to pour this gunpowder into the padlock.
You have to blow it up somehow. No.
No.
It's not lit. How would we... Can we, like, use the string to untie it or tie
I'll
it
place
to
some of the
it,
thread from the
or
sewing kit into the lock and run it a safe distance.
use it as a fuse to get to fire?
Okay, I've soaked the fuse in the last dregs of oil from this lantern. Now it should light.
What would light it, though? Would this, like, give it...
Okay, hopefully I can use these twigs to generate a bit of a spark. Aha!
It's going. Stand back, old thing. Who's over the old lugs, what?
Almost there now.
This
The
is
string
it.
was a lucky
This
guess.
is-
Padlock is loose now, but I still can't prise it off with my bare hooves.
Crowbar?
That's it! The padlock is off. Finally, I can open this hatch.
Glowing green light is
My
weird.
God, Frumple, what is this place? Just what has been happening here?
What?
I say, a chap could probably hide in here if he or she wanted to.
The same thought had crossed my mind, old thing. Okay, ready? Aha!
Oh well, better look next time, eh?
A book about something called DNA. Mean anything to you, Frumple?
Looks like biology, but nothing I was ever taught. If I don't know about it, it's likely just bunkum and balderdash.
Various chemicals and concoctions. A cure for what ails ya?
Wouldn't go sipping those willy-nilly. Some nasty stuff there.
What on earth are these things?
They're abhorrent, blasphemous creatures. Ugly blighters too.
I wonder, could these be related to that strange skull Gilfrey found?
Their noggins would seem to be about the right shape, though these poor chaps don't look like the healthiest specimens of whatever species they are.
That creature outside, though. Are these previous attempts to create that thing? Is that even possible?
Dashed if I know.
I don't
Having had chaps keep
understand
hold
where
of
this
life,
game
but
is
creating
going
it from
at
nothing,
all.
those that did that would be a damn sight cleverer than me, that's for sure.
Well, this doesn't help us with our immediate concern in any case. Good grief, what macabre experiments have occurred down here?
This equipment looks like it can deliver a heck of a shock to the system.
Is this like
Might
a
be useful to
Frankenstein
kickstart a chap's
thing?
ticker.
Or start one up from scratch, perhaps?
I say, Winklebottom, who's this unfortunate figure?
Quickly, Frumple, we should get this gag out of his mouth. Right, old boy, soon have this out of your mouth.
Oh, thank you, sirs. I rather feared my
Real
number was
Spode!
up.
This is the actual
What on
Spode.
earth is going on here?
That was rather going to be my question. May I ask with whom I have the pleasure of conversing?
Oh, how rude of me. My apologies. I am Ulysses Spode.
Flabernacle
of
was
Spode,
in
Spode
the-
and Flabernacle.
in the-
At your service,
In
sir.
the...
I say, you're the fellow
Graveyard.
that Toad chap is impersonating. Not that he tricked me for a second, you understand.
He tied me up just as I arrived at the island. Asked all sorts of questions about me and my client, Mr. Gilfrey. You know the Admiral?
Yes, indeed, and I'm afraid I have some rather sad news in that regard.
Oh,
However,
no.
right now we must urgently search his laboratory. We're really in an awful hurry.
Oh, be careful. There's something ghastly going on in here. Have you seen that thing? That creature?
It's a
all
human,
hairless and
hairless.
pallid. Oh, never in all my days have I set eyes on such a thing.
We'll be careful.
It's gotta be a
and
human.
we'll be back to set you free as soon as possible.
Oh, don't mind me, old thing. I'll just wait here until you're ready.
Okay. Exits. There's a door.
Blast, it's locked. Spode and Price could be through here.
Bloody locked doors. Soon as we get back to London, I'm getting one of those skeleton keys that Charlie Weasel used for breaking into all those nightclubs.
What on earth? Why has the light gone out? Ow! I say, what was that?
Ouch. Something bloody well.
What?
Gentlemen.
Price, what's going on here? And where is Spode?
Oh, Mr. Winklebottom. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
I didn't suspect her
You have
at
to
all.
Start poking your noses into things that don't concern you. I just wanted to be left alone with my work, but you wouldn't let me, would you? The same as Gilfrey wouldn't let me.
I don't understand. Are you saying you killed Gilfrey?
I didn't, as it happens. But does it matter, really? He had to be stopped. He was going to tell the world about my discovery. Stop my experiments.
That creature.
Okay, so
It is
she didn't
not
kill
A
him.
creature. It is a human.
I say, oh what?
Told you.
A human. Homo sapiens, if you want its scientific name. Oh, you'd find them fascinating, Doctor. Before the world as we know it existed, they ruled the earth, you know, built great cities and fought terrible wars. They were like gods.
Now,
Sounds like you
it's
want
part
to
of
take
our
their
hubris.
place. You're playing God.
I have recreated them. Just a tiny trace of biological matter on that skull was all I needed. From just that, I was able to create cells. And from cells, a whole body.
Took you a few goes, though, by the looks of it.
Excuse me.
Nobody's perfect, Mr. Frumple. The mistakes were unfortunate, but an essential step in my work. And the final result, well...
It's reverse Jurassic Park, yes!
perfect.
I'm starting to see why Gilfrey wanted to stop you. It was you he was trying to get rid of, wasn't it? He wanted you off the island and your work stopped.
He didn't understand. Wanted to just tell the world about everything. They would have taken my creation from me. Lucky for me that others wanted the secret kept too.
The imposter, Spode.
He's their representative. He's just here to help get me and my work away from this place. His organization is most insistent that this discovery is kept secret from the general public. They, at least, appreciate me.
It was him, wasn't it? He poisoned Gilfrey to keep him quiet.
No, sorry. That's enough. I've just been keeping you talking long enough for the poison to kick in. It should be well into your system by now.
Oh no!
Can you feel it?
Oh, I'm feeling a bit peaky, old thing.
Me too, Frumple.
I'm sorry I had to do it. But you would have stopped me, wouldn't you? I have to get off the island with my work like we planned before the wretched storm ruined everything.
Wait, stop. Let's discuss this like civilized animals. It's not too late.
Sorry, Mr. Winklebottom. The boat should be here by now, and you've most kindly found the papers Gilfrey took from me. We've been searching high and low for these. And you've brought the skull, too, I see. I'll have those.
But
Wait,
they didn't kill him.
No.
So I don't understand.
Frumple. Frumple, snap out of it.
I don't feel so good, old thing.
Quickly, we need to find an antidote. I need you, Dr. Frumple. Lots of pretty bottles. I wonder if any of these would help with my head. I'm feeling frightfully woozy right now. Ah, doctor. I need a doctor. Come on, old boy, you have to help. There are lots and lots and lots and oh, I'm repeating myself. The point is, there must be something we can do with all these chemicals.
Give me a moment, I need to think in my head. Ah, I know.
Well?
Well, I remember my school holidays in summer running through the grass. The color of the leaves on the trees, everything was so happy then.
I'm not sure this is helpful.
It just popped into my head when I was thinking about how to make an antidote.
Chin chin, old boy, and down the hatch. Ugh. Come on, Frumple, concentrate.
Met a chap one day who'd made the most delicious honey. I got it all over my face and clothes. When Nanny washed it off, it left the bathwater such a lovely color, like liquid sunlight.
So my theory is he's giving us
I
the
hope this tastes
clues
better
to
than it
what to
looks.
drink.
No, it was worse.
The controls are a little wibbly. It's kind of fun.
I
Or maybe
really
it just
hope
feels that way
somebody knows
because
what
the
you're
image
doing
is
here, old thing.
One
Swimming.
day I stayed out too late and it started to get dark. I stumbled and fell into a ditch. The brambles cut my arms and legs something wicked. The blood stained my lovely white shirt a terrible color.
So we're looking for red now. Holy smokes, Reed, how have you been?
Chin chin, old boy, and
No!
down the hatch.
It was green, yellow, red.
I don't know if I'm doing this right.
It was green, yellow, red.
Come on, old boy, what do we need to do?
Well, I remember my school holiday.
Okay, so then we have to start over, I guess. So it's no.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm...
Okay, Dr. Frumple Drumple.
Come on, old boy, what do we need to do?
Well, I remember.
So it's green. Green.
Chin chin, old... Ugh.
Okay, and then it was yellow. Dr. Frumple.
Come on, Frumple, concentrate.
Met a chap one day who'd made.
Okay, so then it's yellow.
I hope this... No, it was...
Okay, then it's...
I really hope some part of you knows what you're doing here, old thing.
One day I stayed out too late and it started to get dark.
So then it's red. But I think because everything's so wibbly, I was having a hard time selecting the red chemical. No. Okay, now I got the
Well,
red.
There's mud in your eye, old boy.
Saw the name of the game you were playing. I was like, okay, I gotta see this.
Wow.
it's a point and click detective game, and we're getting close to the end, I
Is
think.
there any more, my friend?
Eventually, the end of summer came. I had to go back to school, and those rotters who called me names.
Blue.
I spent the last day just laying down, looking up at the clear summer sky, hoping the day would never end. Still remember the color even now.
So now we gotta do the blue chemical.
Okay, bottoms up. Yeah.
Oh, good, we did it.
Oh, my head. My word, those chemicals tasted absolutely foul.
They did the job, though, eh?
They did.
Indeed they did. Well done, my scholarly sidekick.
We'd better get a move on, though. Catch up with the rogues before they scarper.
Oh, I
Yes,
didn't
come
realize
on,
that I
let's
was
hit the
making
house
my
and see
eyes
what's
go
happening.
like, and now I feel better. Fake Spode!
Spode.
Well, no. But I'm sure you know that by now. I thought I'd got away with that, you know. Would have too, if not for you meddling mammals. Just needed to play for a bit of time for our boat to arrive and get myself, Price, and her creation away from here.
You did it, didn't you? You killed Gilfrey.
The old fool was going to go public about
So
what
the
he'd
frog
found.
did it.
We couldn't allow that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not? What harm would it do?
Absolutely.
Ah.
It's very fun.
My dear Winklebottom, it would be catastrophic. So much of what we think of as our society comes from them, you know, the humans. We cannot allow their existence to become public knowledge.
And so, just for that, you killed him.
No choice. We needed to tie up all the loose ends. Keep him from talking and get Price, her creature, and the research off the island.
Only you couldn't, could you? You didn't know about the safe, so couldn't find his papers. And then, having wasted time looking for them, the storm stopped you getting away.
Inconvenient, that was. Fortunately, we ran into Spode.
The real Spode.
As nobody else knew him, that gave me a convenient cover to carry on looking for the research. A solicitor looking through papers. Nobody would give a second thought.
Nah, that's
Why
true.
not just talk to Gilfrey, explain things to him? You didn't need to kill him.
Too big a risk. Whatever else
OG
the
Spode,
humans
yeah.
were, they made sure everybody knew their place in the world. Kept order. We need that. Our society has been shaped, molded into a replica of theirs to keep our own instincts at bay. Imagine if that got out.
So the anthropomorphized animals are trying to hide the
keep
fact
bugging it
that
up now,
their
and you-
habits
we all
and
know,
their
and we're
lifestyle
not gonna
came
keep
from
quiet about
humans
it.
originally.
Oh, Dr. Frumple, you and the others are never leaving this island. I'm sorry, but that's how it's got to be. This whole thing goes far deeper than you know. And I'm
You
afraid
can't
the two
kill
of
Lord
you are just some
Winklebottom.
more loose ends than
The
I
gentleman
need to
giraffe
deal with.
detective is too
You
wonderful.
Absolute bounder.
Don't kill Frumple either. It's a human.
No! Get off us, you fool! You'll have us all over the edge!
No, his tea!
Frumple! No!
Frumple! Epilogue.
Well then, Culver, can I offer you a cup of tea before you go?
Most kind, sir. Most kind.
Frumple's
I
not.
say, lovely service, wasn't it? Dr. Frumple would have enjoyed it, I think.
Indeed so, indeed so. Reverend Peabody gave a most moving sermon.
All
Frumple
of it
died.
quick, to my mind. But I suppose they know what they're doing.
Indeed, the impetuousness of youth, I suppose. Winslet and Constance looked very happy in any case, and Miss Clutterbuck was overjoyed that she caught the bouquet.
Shame old Frumple couldn't be there. Have you seen him today?
Oh,
Not yet, they say he should be out of hospital in a
Okay.
day or so. I think his demands for tea are something to test the patient to the nurses, truth be told.
And he still has no idea how he managed to get back onto the beach after his fall.
None at all, I suspect we'll never know.
was it the octopus? Yeah, it was the octopus!
Well, anyway, how goes the case? Still no sign of the fellow who was impersonating Spode?
Not a trace of him. Nor this creature you claim to have seen. He almost certainly died in the
I
fall.
don't think he did.
Nice.
He was a
Oh,
frog.
she's being most helpful. Got a full confession. Honestly, I think she was just happy that somebody was paying attention to her for once. She'll be charged as an accessory to Gilfrey's murder.
Well then, I suppose that just about wraps everything up.
Well, there is just one thing. Bryce had these notes on her, and this weird-looking skull. The boys at the yard don't know what to do with them, so I rather thought you might want to keep them.
Oh, Inspector Culver, I most assuredly do.
Do you think
Naturally.
you'll go public with all this? Tell people what you know.
That will require some thought. Spode believed our whole society would collapse if people knew the truth, but, you know, I rather suspect we'll continue to muddle on just fine.
Well, let me know if you do decide to tell the world. I rather think I might just take a holiday that week.
Most wise, Inspector. Well now, how about that cup of tea?
Oh, yes. Very kind.
And
Do
this
I have
time,
to
I'll be
make the
sure put
tea?
milk in first, just the way Frumple likes it.
I'm gonna say, is he gonna make fun of me for making the tea wrong in the first part? And he did. That was cute. That was really cute. I find it a little ironic that there's a man named Dave Jones. Okay, so our friend from England told us that the milk goes in first if it's brewed from a pot. So if you're steeping it in the pot. Happy Mara.
Well, old thing, how are you
But the
feeling
milk goes
now?
in
Well,
last.
not too bad, all things considered.
Otherwise.
They say I must have cracked me cranium on some rocks when I fell
If
into
you're
the
brewing in the
water.
cup, the milk
Hope there's
goes in
nothing
last. If you're
important
brewing in the
damage
pot,
there.
the milk
Oh,
goes in
just your head
first.
then.
Anyway, have the papers picked up on the case? What are they saying about me?
Well, I shouldn't worry yourself about that right now. My immediate concern is what to do about the research we found regarding these humans. Spode, or whoever he really was, seemed to think society would collapse if people found out about them.
I mean, it's a bit of a shock that these fellows ran the place before us, but look.
We are
if they were
here.
Such clever clogs, what happened to them? Can't be that smart if they wipe themselves out.
Gilfrey's research doesn't say.
I love that it's the
Whatever happened to them, it
1920s
didn't
and
leave
the
a lot of
humans have
evidence,
wiped
just
themselves
traces,
out.
really, underground or in deep caves. I suppose somebody must have found books or documents and set about moulding our society along the lines of theirs. It must have taken centuries, though.
Some kind of secret society shaping the world? Sounds like utter bunkum to me. Anyway, what are we going to do? about it?
I'm
We
just
have to
going with
tell
what my
people,
friend
don't
from
we?
England said.
You know, Frumple, I rather think we do. We can't keep it secret. If people know the truth, then we can decide for ourselves. There's no reason to follow the path trodden by these long-dead humans. It's our world now, and I believe we have a duty to find our own way in it.
I love that
Plus,
it's the
I'm
20s
bound
and
to
we're
get
and
mentioned in the
humans just
newspaper
don't
if we do.
exist.
Indeed so, Frumple. Well, I'm going to go and make a few arrangements, and then, once you're fighting fit again, we shall have a big announcement to make.
Was that the freeze frame ending? I love that it was in German. We got German ones. An Andunklin? Bureau of Animal Control. Winklebottom to make great announcement.
No. This won't do. This won't do at all. Send out the word. I want Lord Winklebottom, dead or alive.
That's a different voice. So is there gonna be a follow-up? Is there gonna be another Lord Winklebottom Investigates? Yeah, hashtag more Winklebottom. There just keeps being more.
I say, Chabs.
I was wondering, we
any
completely
chance you
forgot
can let
about
me out
him.
now?
The real Spode just got left behind.
Getting a
Oh.
bit peckish here now.
Spode.
Chaps? Chaps?
Was that the human? And no one ever heard from Spode again. And that was it. Oh, that was really cute. That was really cute. Well, it's 8:25. It's a little early for us to end our night. But I don't really have anything for us to do for 30 minutes. So we might just end stream a little early tonight, which is okay. Because we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday streaming for World Cancer Day. Please, please, please don't forget that our World Cancer Day event is starting on Sunday. And we are going to be doing lots of things. We are going to go see Teaching Gamers again tonight, just mostly because they are playing Stray. And that is one of my favorite great games. So please join me in going to see Teach. Teach is wonderful, wonderful human being. We're actually going to be streaming with Teach on the 31st. as part of our fundraiser. She's going to be joining us for Crafty Day, and I'm really, really excited about it. Thank you for joining me for this Indie Game Collective showcase of Act 2 and 3 of Lord Winklebottom Investigates. Please, 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 please mark your calendars and come on back. Join the Discord for all of the news and excitement about the fundraiser for World Cancer Day, fundraising for Children's Cancer Research Fund. I can use all the love and support you guys can muster to make great things happen for kids facing cancer all of next week. So thank you for joining me, and let's go see Teach. Yeah. Good night, everybody.